So today, as you can see, we are doing full-on bridal theme, you guys, because we have a special occasion. Kim K dropped her KKW Beauty Mrs. West collection, you guys, for her 5th wedding anniversary, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, girly, bridal, flowers, soft colors, beautiful. So I thought this would be a great time for me to just teach you how you can do a wedding look. If you are low on money, you can't hire a makeup artist. Sometimes, girl, something happened to the makeup artist and maybe it's last minute. So whatever the case, I am here to help you guys through it. Also too, you guys, I'm running a little bit behind to get to the bridal shoot. So we're gonna be going through this a little fast. This is my first time getting anything from KKW Beauty other than her collab with Kylie. And my boyfriend got me her Gardenia crystal fragrance when it first came out. I got the full set, which retails for $100. The photo is just absolutely gorgeous. Her flower wall, her veil. On the website, I thought it was gonna be like this big PR package looking thing, and it came out and it's like this small. Right off the bat, I just feel like these are like so tiny, like this little palette. The first thing I'm noticing is that, everything's just nice and simple. And here is the eyeshadow palette. Flower Wall Blush, which her little blushes are tiny. Here's a comparison next to the L'Oreal. It's a little lighter than this one. Paradise Enchanted in 191 Fantastical. That is seeming very, very sheer. Almost nothing's picking up. Okay, next up is her little highlighter. It is called Forever. Ooh, and this one is really, really pretty. And her formula is very, very smooth. It literally glided right on. Soulmate Lip Gloss, which looks like this. There's no KKW Beauty, no lip gloss, no nothing on this. It is literally completely blank. I do not like that at all. I think it should at least say KKW. Oh my gosh, and this thing is so little. Like, by the time I wrap my finger on it, my hand takes up the whole thing. It's just like, whoa, that is tiny. Okay, there's the swatch. Very beautiful color. I actually love that color. It's a peachy pink, very, very light. Next up is her lipstick in the color Love. Looks like this, very simple. Again, I mean, girl, if I'm getting Kim Kardashian West's makeup line, can I get a label on it? Like, very pretty, peachy, but it smells very cheap. She could have put like a little vanilla scent or something in there. That's smelling cheap, but okay. Something I'm really excited about is this lip liner in the color Love. All of her formulas are very, very soft. Okay, you guys, so we are gonna get right into it. Okay, so I'm going into my Mrs. West palette. Looks like this. And pick up as much as you can. And remember, if you girls are doing your own makeup, you are practicing at least twice. You want to be very thorough with this so that when you turn, the entire thing is a highlight. I am going to start with this transition color. Like I told you guys, I'm trying to transition into cruelty-free brushes. So this is a blending brush from BH Cosmetics, you guys. Just get something that is synthetic, that is not animal hair, that's super soft when you touch it. Ooh, very pigmented. Go outwards first, then inwards. And I'm just kind of placing, you just want to get a feel for the shadows. And I am not pressing too hard at all right now because I'm getting a feel for, how these blend, how much pressure, etc. And you also want to start with just a little bit. And I'm staying pretty high up and I'm coming all the way into the inner corner. So now I'm going to start working up here on the outside. And you want to make sure everything is even all the way across. So now we're gonna go onto the lid, matte or shimmer. And anytime I'm not sure, I will just do my swatch of both and I'll go like this and put it over my eye And I'm definitely feeling the shimmer. I'm going to go into this color called Please Marry Me. Definitely feel like her shadows are a tad bit dry. So I'm gonna spray a little Fix Plus and then go in with my brush. And now we are laying this. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is like the perfect bridal color. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but before I started YouTube, I was a real working makeup artist, you guys. And I started at MAC and then I freelanced for myself. So I have done plenty of brides. The most flattering for your bride is definitely going to be a satin color on the lid. You want it to be soft and shimmery, but not too metallic. So I'm gonna go into the highlight we use for our brow bone and pop that right in here. Lightly pull up what we have in the center. Not going too far up, but you just want that light to catch into the inner corner. And I'm just going here into the inside and making sure that shimmer didn't come up too high. You want to get something that's smaller. And I'm going to take May 24th. And I'm going to just dust that off on the back of my hand. Tilting my head back, and that's where you're going to see your crease. So we're going to go ahead and clean up and just lightly sweeping outwards. Lip plumper, because what girl doesn't like fuller lips? I did already put some on earlier, but I'm going to put my second layer. This one is by Too Faced. This is the Lip Injection Extreme. We are going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Alkaline and in Double Life. We have the beautiful maroon and a shimmery brown. You can do brown, or if you have green or hazel eyes, I would recommend doing maroon. This is going to make your eyes pop like crazy. We're gonna take our brown pencil and we're just gonna give a little smoke underneath. If you have very small eyes, you just wanna put this on the outside. It's just gonna open up the outer. If you have very big doe eyes, you wanna put this all the way across. Okay, so this is where your pencil brush comes into play. You're gonna take the pencil that we put on the very bottom and you're just gonna draw this all over your hand. You're gonna go ahead and put the pencil in there and just kind of make little circles. And then we're gonna begin in the center and just kind of slightly pull down a little. And then go to the outside. And we're gonna go all the way in. So now this time the pencil is kind of acting as our base on the lower. And the reason you want to pick this up on your hand is because if not, this brush would just kind of wipe it away underneath here. You can do a gorgeous maroon liner on the top with this pencil, or you can do a brown. Now, since I have green eyes, I think I'm actually going to go with the maroon. So you want to make sure it's very sharp. And we're just kind of working this into the lash line, staying very low. And you don't want to go all the way out or all the way in. We're going to blend it out to those areas. Okay, same thing. You want to put your maroon on your hand. Now you want to take a flat brush. I'm just going to rub this into here, and you can see it kind of starts pulling. And then we're just going to start at the base and start blending this out. And you flick out. We're just going to go back and put one more layer near the lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of both of these colors, and I'm going to do a little bit of this and a little bit of this. Because I am showing this for the tutorial, I'm using hers, but this one in the color I'm Into It by MAC would go perfect if you're doing the maroon version. And we're just going to lay this right on top just to smooth everything out and to drag it just a bit into our crease. A little bit of this matte color in the center. And just put it a little over that frost. We're just doing a tiny bit. That's just going to lighten our lid up after all. This is completely optional, but I want something just a tad lighter. And now after everything there is on, I'm gonna go back with our rose color. Just get your transition color and just make sure everything is smooth right here in the inside and everything's even. And then I'm just gonna barely kind of drag that across the darker crease color. Okay, you guys, so now we are gonna go with our lashes. I am, of course, going to take my Baddie B lashes. They sent me a restock. Isn't that so cute? And you guys, now you can get a discount on your Baddie B lashes with my code, all capital, infamous. These are like the hottest lashes right now. And I do not want something super, super intense, of course. So I think I'm gonna go with saucy. You want something that has separation in between. Then we're gonna take the band and then we're just gonna kind of squiggle it like a worm because we want to get that bend out. Next, super important, get your dual lash glue. You know, first we're gonna put our first layer on and just make sure that this dries almost completely. Then that's when you're gonna go in, put a second small layer just right on top, making sure it gets all the way to the edge and kind of wraps around the edge just a little bit. Let this dry almost. So you don't want it to be wet and slippery. I would definitely, no matter what, recommend a waterproof mascara on your wedding day. Any waterproof mascara will do, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be crying, you're gonna be sweating, and we're just gonna first focus on the center. Press, hold, 1, 2, press, hold, 1, 2, and then our inner. Press, hold, 1, 2, and our lash is on, you guys. So now you're gonna take a small angle brush. We're gonna go into our palette and take this dark brown. Oh, it's very pigmented. You can wet your brush first if you like. And we're just gonna close and drag this very low right over our lash line. Then we're just gonna slightly just brush it up and out. You wanna take the inner corner color. I'm just gonna stamp that with my small angle brush. So now I'm gonna take this color again and kind of drag that. Okay, now we're gonna take our medium brown here. Now we're just gonna put that on the outside. Make sure you're taking your wipe and cleaning up under your eye area. I am going to go ahead and put on my foundation. I'm going to do this off camera. I'm going to be mixing the Studio Fix Fluid in NC40 and the NARS Barcelona in Sheer Glow foundation. And I'm going to put a little bit of my Hyper Real foundation by MAC. It would be great if you guys put a little bit of shimmer in your foundation. It's just going to make you glow all through the night. Oh, and I'm also using Dr. BRANDT Pores No More face primer because you have to use a face primer, you guys. Like, you have no choice. And I love this one. If you want to splurge a little bit on your primer, I highly recommend this one. And this is just going to blur your skin out before we put on our foundation, and it's going to make a huge difference. And it's also going to make your foundation last longer. Okay, you guys, so this is how we're looking. Now, once you've put on all of your foundation and concealer, you know, your eye is going to be a little messy. So you just want to go back in with your pencil brush. You're going to take that bright inner corner again. Go in with our transition color and kind of re-soften this line because your concealer is going to kind of sharpen it up. And we want to make sure that stays soft. And instead of putting any more dark, unless you think you need to darken it, like for instance, you see mine is pretty dark, I'm going to stay with the transition color and just soften this up. Okay, and now I'm going to put my mascara on my lower lash line. Even if you do just a little bit, it makes a huge difference. Okay, you guys, so now we are going into the blush. Just lightly going over that, and you want to smile. And I think it's great to put on a lot of blush for your wedding because blush fades faster than anything else. So you can put on more in the beginning. Lip liner in the color Love, which is gorgeous. Next, I'm taking her lipstick in Love as well. Ooh, this is going on so pretty. And you just want to start with the little and then begin blotting. This smells so cheap and kind of old, truth be told. I love wearing mattes, but again, the best lipstick for your wedding is going to be a satin. And do not be afraid to overdraw your lips, you guys. Okay, now we're going to take the gloss in Soulmate. And we're just going to put a little in the center and blot. Because you don't want to put gloss all over your lips and your lip liner. You know, you're going to be kissing your new husband. And the lip gloss will make your lipstick wear off a lot faster. So I would just recommend blotting a little throughout the day. Still have to put our highlighter, but first you want to fix plus your skin. I am going to actually go with my matte one by MAC, which I just adore because it still hydrates, but it keeps you matte, especially if you're oily. It is so crazy. It's so amazing. By the end of the night, your illuminator drops are going to make your skin look very glowy, very liquidy. You know, in the beginning, it's okay to be a little more matte, especially for your real bridal photos. Ooh, this is super pretty. And you want to just start with a little bit. And my Kylie Skin products, you guys, have kind of broken me out even worse right there in this area. The moisturizer did clog my pores, so... And don't worry, by the end of the night, all of this is going to bind together so beautifully. It's all going to look like one. You know, you just got to give it a little bit of time for your oils to sink into it. And I just blend it in. You can do something more sheer, like this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. This is in the color Radiant Light, so it's a lot more sheer, kind of more of a powder base. So you can see when I put a little bit of this over it, it just is a little more flattering. Okay, now I'm just gonna do a little bit of regular Fix Plus. And this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. Here is the finished look. I cannot wait to get my dress and my veil on. I will have all the info down below. All of my jewelry I'm wearing is from the Diamond Heist, other than these earrings. These are just cheap earrings from like Pretty Little Thing or something. And my wig is from Princess Hair Plug, you guys. It is 30 inches, and I did make this one myself, so it's a closure. 5 bundles of 30 inches of Malaysian. I'm gonna insert some behind the scenes footage right here, you guys. We are running to the shoot now, so let's go. And make sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel and turn on that little bell so you can get all my new content, you guys. Time to get to our shoot. Let's go. I'm here picking up the veil, you guys, at Couture Bride. Look at these beautiful dresses. Here's the veil. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so pretty. Wow, it's so long. Perfect. Too. Okay. This is the look. We are headed down to the floral bridal place, you guys. It is so beautiful. So we will see you guys in a couple minutes when we get there. breath for me? Rose sprays?
Yes. White hydrangeas, white roses, white orchids.
He knew that I was doing this for the Kim K look, and he looked around online and he did a little research and he picked out like the perfect stuff. Oh my gosh!
Greens, viburnum.
Oh, those are beautiful. Look at those roses. Those are huge. Oh my gosh. Trying to beat the sun, which is going to be going down soon, so we have to get this intro scene. Okay, you guys, I'm getting a whole vibe. Look at this gorgeous piano. Can you guys believe this dress is $40? I wanted to do something where you guys could mix high-end with low-end, so we have to get to the next scene. It is just beautiful.